Good morning everybody, and thank you so much for joining us on this live launch this lovely Wednesday morning. Now if it's a little miserable where you are like it is here, we have got 4 fabulous products to brighten up your morning. So I'm Kelly Singleton and I'll be with you for the next hour, but I'm not on my own. I am with the fabulous Emily, who I have missed so much, and of course I'm with the craft expert Kat over in the demonstration station.
Morning. Aren't we dead excited to have Kelly back? Only for a day.
Just for a day.
Just for a day.
I'm excited to be here because everybody who knows me knows I am nosy. And I have been off now for nearly 5 months and I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's new. I've only just seen the club gift recently. I don't know what's happening next year and I need to get my craft fix. I need to find out all the secrets. I'm behind. I've got FOMO, that's what I've got. So I'm coming in to check up on everybody. But yeah, so I hope you put up with me for an hour because I'm a little bit nervous this morning, because once you don't do it for a while, you get nervous, don't you?
Yeah.
But
should be grand.
Yes, and I've got Kat and Emily here looking after me. So hello, and I hope everybody is okay. Let me know what you're getting up to today, and as well let me know if you've got your club gift, because it's so amazing. It is still in stock, isn't it? Yeah, because I saw that and that is just absolutely amazing. But before we go any further, let's do this week's Win It Weekly. So this week you can be in for a chance to win our watercolour pencils. So we have got 4 winners. These are worth $29.99 and they are amazing. We use these all the time here in the office. So all you have to do is like, share and comment on this video and answer this question. What is considered good luck in autumn? Is it A, eating squash? Is it B, saluting a squirrel? Or is it C, catching a falling leaf? Well, do you know, I've missed these questions. I've missed these questions. I've missed catching a falling leaf. I'm going to go for.
I think I'd go for the same. I don't know it, but that would be my answer as well.
I mean, that is the best thing, isn't it, about this time of year?
Yeah.
All the colourful leaves. I absolutely love walking when it's autumn, and just it's my favourite time of year. I love winter anyway. What do you like?
Yeah, I prefer this time of year. I'd much rather be cold than hot and bothered.
Absolutely. I hate summer, so I love winter. So, but saluting a squirrel, well, you salute them, I don't you? So,
you do.
Who knows? So let us know and we will announce 4 winners on Friday. So another just sneaky look at this, and if anybody has already got these, you know, you can still enter, because it's always nice to have a fresh set, isn't it? So today's show, we have got 4 brand new Whopper Topper Pads, but before we show you these, let's have a look at the VT this week. So some absolutely lovely cards there made by the team. And if you have seen our Whopper Toppers before, you'll know how much of these are amazing to have in your stash. If you are a craft beginner starting your journey, these are just so easy to start experimenting and building up your skills. Or if you are a craft expert, just one of those products that you can have in your stash and just get out time and time again. And if you're a bit of a collector, you know, it's really nice to have a full collection of Whopper Topper Pads. So there's 4 brand new ones, and of course we're going to bring you the best deal for these. So if you go on the website, you can save £16 instantly by just grabbing these for $39.96. If you're a club member, you can grab these for $37.96, or if you're a diamond member, you can grab these for £35.96, which is an amazing price. And I'd love to know what everyone's thinking about being a diamond member, because just as I went on maternity leave, we just launched our diamond membership. So I'd love to hear about that, and hope everyone's making the most of all these savings from being a diamond member. So let's have a look. First up, we have got our birds of the world. And of course, if you don't want all 4, I'll just mention before we move on, you can get any 2 for $22.98, and you can mix and match these with any others on the website. So you'll see some of our previous Whopper Topper Pads as well. So birds of the world here. Let's have a look at some of the designs in this. So of course, they're all foiled in our signature foiling. It's our silver or gold. And the quality that of course you're used to, so there's no difference here with the toppers that you would get on a topper sheet. These are all super size, so super easy for making, you know, quick and easy cards. Just pop them off and the work's been done for you with these larger toppers. Of course, we've added sentiments, we've got border strips as well. Oh, that's lovely. So you can see I've still not mastered turning it the right way. Oh, that's so nice. And as well, I think
Got
when
a squirrel. Did you salute it?
Oh.
Did you salute the squirrel?
I didn't salute the squirrel. Some lovely artwork for this time of year here as well. And I think in this pad, you know, it goes across all the seasons. So if you're a fan of gardening, you'll see lots of these birds, or if you just love anything that sort of nature and animals. Our dream sort. I love that sentiment. That's nice.
Such a range of styles in there as well, isn't there?
Yeah. Some like painterly ones and more stylized versions. So Kat, is your knowledge good on birds?
I would say average.
I'm not sure of the names.
Average.
It's a blue tit, this one?
No,
it's not.
Maybe
No, it's not
not
very blue.
Maybe a grey.
A flamingo we've got here.
We'll concur on that one.
So yeah, this is so nice. Oh, look at that one.
Penguins.
But you could make this as well a Christmas themed card easily.
Yeah.
Do you know, put some red ribbon with that. It's beautiful. Here, lovely springtime one there with your plants and the Wellington boots, and then a little something to brighten your day, which is just beautiful. Oh, there we've got blue tits. That's the one bird that I know. There we go, a lovely owl. And of course, if you just want to grab one pad on its own, it's $13.99. So each pad has 40 toppers in, and there's 20 designs, and you're going to get 2 of each design in there. And next up is our lovely little cuties. I just love all things like this. So this would definitely be my favourite one. And some of you might have already had a little sneak peek of this on Hobby Maker. Oh, look at that.
Cute.
Little bunny rabbit. As well, if you're a Diamond member, sign in and you can get this for £12.59. Or if you've not got your club gift, sign in and grab all this while you can. Oh, how lovely. Are you going to be making something with this pad today?
I'm going to be trying to make something with every pad today. So we're going to squeeze in 4 demos.
Nice.
One's going to be super quick. But yeah, I will try and do something with everything today.
Oh, good. See, we do like to get the very most out of you, don't we?
How beautiful.
So lovely. And so there's a mix of silver and gold foiling in each pad as well. And just with these border strips, you can just literally snip the top and they will pop out super easily. Oh, that's so cute. Sorry, I keep showing you the same ones, but oh, that's lovely, isn't it? So yeah, shall we have a see what your first demo is?
You can. Blink and you'll miss it. This first one is super quick, because what I love, what Kelly was saying before about the Whopper Topper Pads, is the fact that you can take them from beginner all the way to advanced. And I'm going to try and show you some kind of like progression of that today. And Whopper Topper Pads are also fabulous if you are making to sell and you just need to make cards really quickly but still have that impact. So I'm starting with a 6-inch blank. I've got a little bit of gold mirror, and I've got a sheet from our Duo Design Pads, the beautiful rose gold one. So I'm just going to start. I'm going to cut a mirror mat to 3 notches under the 6 by 3 notches. No, I'm going to take this right to the 3 actually. So that's halfway across the card. And then I am going to do a strip, which is 6 notches under the 6, just so we get that nice border. And then 3 notches under the 3. And I'm I'm going to use my tape to adhere this. So if you have got lots of cards to make, or you want to make a head for the whole year, Whopper Toppers are absolutely fabulous. You can sit down, dedicate a day to it, and if you just get a couple of like Duo Design pads or Adorable Scoreable, chop them up into little pieces, and you can make a lot of cards really, really quickly, but still have that stunning effect.
I'm just reading through some of the comments. Oh, I've missed reading all the comments. Myra says, love my mag and sub diamond combo. Just renewed and got the free gift bundle plus a £20 free diamond gift with everything else I order. Saving my points as I want to buy lots of goodie boxes next year. Oh, interesting.
Mm.
Heather, I have all the Whopper Topper Pads. That's amazing.
I'm not surprised. They're an amazing thing to have in your stash. The versatility in them is amazing. So we're just sticking that to that side there, just keeping that nice even border. Now we're going to go, I've picked the beautiful flamingos that I think work so well with this colour. And go in with a few foam pads.
Oh, on YouTube, Susan Dodd. We have had 2 days of autumn, then right into winter with 1 to 2 inches of snow. Still no rain since June.
Wow.
Oh, I love snow. I'd quite happily. I know it wouldn't be ideal, but get snowed in. If I had everything I needed.
Yeah.
There's an excuse not to leave the house.
I don't feel like in this area we've had proper snow in like a good while. I know Natalie gets it all the time. Natalie gets it when nobody else gets it, but...
Well, it's because she lives in the mountains.
Yeah.
She travels every day from the mountains to work.
So we're just going to pop that on there. We're going to add our sentiment on top, just over to the side. So, again, just a strip across. And then I'm just going to put a tiny little dot where it's going to hang over the edge here on this side, just so it's got that double layer. I'm just going to put that on there. And have I got any sneaky gemstones knocking around? Let's use these lovely pale gold ones here. Just in this top corner. I think these ones really bring out the gold to match the foiling, but at the same time they really reflect that little strip. So keeping it mega, mega simple, but how quickly that came together from start to finish. How many of those could you get through? You could probably do it by 8 in an hour, but you still get a really lovely, effective card at the end of it.
And that looks really nice. And what was the pad that you've used, the paper from?
It was the Duo Designs. It's like the rose gold one. It's from the newest collection. That's the one.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it looks really nice. Thank you, Kat.
You're welcome.
Okay, so that's our first one of the day. I'm just going to quickly run through some of the cards the team have made as well, just so you can get more ideas and inspiration of what to do with these. So that's a nice little easel card as well. And don't forget, if you're wanting to make any sort of, frames or nesting dies, go with quite a lot of the toppers from the Whopper Topper Pads, so you can just build up those designs. And that's a really sweet aperture. I think Rachel, she's cut into this and created that little shape behind there. Here we go as well. I just love all the shapes of the toppers, and you can see you can really use as little or as much as you want from each page. And then again, we just stylize that with the gemstones, which just looks beautiful. And of course, as crafters, I know you'll all have bits of paper in your stash that you can just grab out, make a quick card, and you can just pull all sorts of colours which will just go with the toppers perfectly. Oh, that was nice. Good look. And then last up, another easel card here. So that's from our beautiful birds. And then of course we've got our little cuties. Oh, how sweet. Little bunny rabbit. Oh, I like the papers on this one. They're really sweet, those papers. They just go so nice.
They do. There's always something in your stash to match.
And perfect, this little pad, if you've got grandchildren, nieces, daughters, you know, little ones, if you want to create a quick card for them. Oh, this one, best dad in the world. Having a little sleep. That's what dads do, isn't it? When I found out, they have a little sleep. And there we go. And this, of course, the best one here, a little pussycat.
We do love our cats, don't we?
Oh,
We've got lots of cat chat to catch up on.
We do. We'll bore the viewers if we get me talking about cats already. And so, next up, so am I doing this the right way, Emily? Yep. Okay, is our other one. So we have got the flowers for you. Oh, sorry, Kat, do you want to do a demo with little cuties?
I'm going to do that at the end.
Oh, okay. So we'll go through these next two pads now. So flowers for you and the special occasions. So let's just have a quick flick through this one. So we all know how much we like flowers in our designs. So easy and versatile. Everybody, you can put flowers to all sorts. Wedding cards, sympathy cards, thinking of you, friendship. They're just so easy. Oh, I like how that pattern's transferred onto that border there, that frame.
Gorgeous, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely use that frame. There we go, we've got some nice watercolour, some realistic florals. Oh, that's super sweet.
Perfect for this time of year, that one, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, can you imagine a nice hot chocolate there, crafting away with these lovely colours, a nice fire, all cosy. This one's very nice pop of pinks there as well with the butterflies. And some, I quite like how those swirls in the background go with that nicely. Here we go. Wishing you a beautiful day. See, I really like designs like this. I mean, the sentiment's already there for you, so you could just get some papers from our duo design pads or our adorable scoreable pattern packs, pop that on the middle, and your card's practically done for you. Easy thank you card there. Enjoy your special day. So I hope you like just how much design is in these pads. They really are useful. Oh, that's cute. And then last up, a lovely vase, thinking of you. So they are our 4 pads, and like I said, you can grab these for $13.99. You can grab 2 and you can mix any against the website and get 2 for $22.99, $22.98, or you can get all 4 and save your money depending if you are just a normal customer, if you're a club customer, or if you're a diamond customer. But if you're a diamond, you're going to save the most money, and you can grab them for £35.96. So we'll head straight back to Kat and see what she's got up her sleeve next.
So we are going in with the one you pointed out, because again, I really love the fact that the sentiment's already on the topper for you. But we're going to do things a little bit differently here. So where to start? We'll start with the big thing. I'm going to pop this out, and then I am actually going to use a little bit of what I've got around here to create myself a frame. So a lot of the time, once we've got all the pieces that we want out of our Whopper Topper pad, we just discard this. But as Kelly pointed out as well, you've still got all this beautiful detailing on here. We don't just leave it plain. So why not use it up? So I am very carefully going to line this up on the trimmer, and this is where the trimmer's perfect as well. So I can make sure that I'm getting my blade exactly where I want it. And I'm just carefully going to trim a square around the aperture. Now we've cut that out to create us a frame. And I'm just going to trim this side down a little bit because it's a little bit uneven from the other one now. Let me get my pokey tool. I've got a little bit caught in there. And you always want to make sure, if you get any, when you're cutting your thin slivers, if they go down into your trimming part of your cutter here, just always make sure you take them out, because it will affect your next cut if they're in there. So just line that up. Use the edge of the gold at the top of that one as a little guide. So if you just trim that away, you get this perfect little frame at the same time. So I'm just going to transfer this onto some gold mirror. And because we've no idea what measurement this is going to be, I'm just going to eyeball it with a pencil. Just mark, and then we can cut our own like little border for it.
It seems strange, Kat, to be back and it not be Christmas.
Does it? Or was it middle of Christmas when?
It was Christmas crazy.
Oh my gosh. Madness.
Are you guys glad to be crafting not with Christmas now?
Yeah, but I was doing Easter yesterday, so I do genuinely tell people sometimes when you try and explain our job to somebody that doesn't understand crafting, it can be really, really confusing. So sometimes I like to call myself a time traveller, because sometimes I feel like that. When you're doing Christmas in June and Easter in November and October, it's time travelling.
Lots of answers for C, Catch a Falling Leaf, for this week's Win It Weekly.
It sounds like a good option, doesn't it? I don't think you see enough squirrels for that to be. I mean, magpies are everywhere, aren't they?
Yeah.
Although, when I do see a squirrel now, I will start saluting it.
Are you superstitious?
Me, I do. I must admit, one of the things I do is speak to a magpie every time I see one. I always say, whether it's day or, well, you don't see them at night, but day or afternoon, I always say, "Good morning, Mr. Magpie," if I see one on their own.
I think the only thing I'm superstitious about, and I don't even know where this has come from or if it's a real thing, you can't put new shoes on a table.
Yeah, I
That's
do that
one,
as
isn't
well. I don't put shoes on the table, full stop. Try not to. And I don't like it when I have to, like if you're cleaning them.
Yeah.
It does make me uncomfortable. So I am probably quite more superstitious than I let on without realising. So I'm now just going to add some foam pads to the back of here, just so we can raise it up. And it's just making the most of every little bit that we get on our topper.
Carol has said, "Good morning, everyone. I was birthday card crafting yesterday. I have about 15 between now and January the 3rd.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Well, this
You
is
are
what I
busy.
was thinking. When you look at the price for the bundle,
Yeah.
if you're a Diamond Club member, you're at 35, just under £36, aren't you? If you are out buying your cards for the year, I mean, what do most decent cards, to get a really nice card, you're looking about £3.50 anyway, aren't you?
Yeah,
and most
absolutely.
people have at least 10 cards to buy a year. So for going to the shops and buying birthday cards for the year, if you're buying 10, you're at £35
Yeah.
already. And just think, you've got 40 in each set here. It's 160 possible cards you could make with this collection.
Do you know I'd not
So
thought
when
of
you
it that
cut, you look at the value of it like that.
way. Yeah.
So there we are, we've just layered that back in. I've got rid of it because I'm chatting. But we've just layered that back in, added some foam pads just to give us a slightly different look. So I've got a 7 by 5 inch card, and we're just going to make this into an easel. So I'm just spreading that fully out there. And then on one of them, I'm going to score at 2.5 inches. Because I'm doing it this way, it's 7.5. Just to create a very, very easy easel card. And then we're going to start layering this up to add more detail to it. So again, I have been delving into my duo design pads. I think this one is from the Lovely Lace, and then I've got the duo tone colour pads here from the reds and oranges. And again, you can just see how well I've been able to match to the actual topper that I've picked out. So let's do us a base. I did have some gold mirror and I can't find where I've put it. I've cut into it and I don't know what I've done. Let me see what I've got down here. There we go. So we know we want 7 by 5 for our base.
Like a few people have said, these have accidentally fell into their basket.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a perfect time of year to treat yourself as well, isn't it? We're all in, the weather's a bit rubbish. You can snuggle up, you can craft,
Yeah.
make yourself feel better.
Yeah, definitely. So again, because it's papers, I'm going to use my tape to stick this down. I know, I always get really excited when I know there's a new Whopper Topper launch coming, because there's just so many different things you can do with them. The value's incredible and they're so much fun.
I did see as well, I think it was last week, did we have some brand new little books?
We did.
And there's one, a wizard.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Isn't it stunning?
Yes, I've had a
It's
little
so
sneak
different
peek.
from anything we've ever done before, but it is so magical.
Really?
not
And
surprised.
do we still have some on the website? Well, Emily's going to have a check for us. So let us know in the comments if you've already grabbed those little books. Oh good, we've still got it in stock. And little books, 3 for 2, which is ideal. I think little items like that as well, is if you've got crafty friends, that's such a good little Christmas present.
It definitely is. Yeah, good. Little books really are, aren't they? And Whopper Toppers.
And
So I've now cut another 2 matten layers. I've got one for my top part here, so this is 7 by 2.5, and I'm going in with the same paper that we've used for the base. And then I've cut another one. I will just have to flip it over to remind me of the measurements. That I'm just trying to insert this colour in as well, so I'm just going to put a panel in. It's going to add some like different height and interest to the back of our card. They're just sticking that panel on, and it brings in the other colour from the flowers as well.
I saw yesterday on Facebook, Kat, you had a friend while you was crafting.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mac. Oh, he was one of my big black fluffy cats who loves to sleep on my work desk, but we have an arrangement, you see. He can have it on the days I'm not there, but he's got to give it up on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but he wasn't for doing it yesterday.
Oh.
And do you know what? I did manage to prep 2 of these cards while he was sat on my desk. And he's not a small cat. And then I gave up. I thought, right, okay, I'm going to move on to something else I've got to do today, onto the computer, for an external commission that I'm working on. And I went on there, and Bella, one of my other cats, came and started pestering me, and I was like, do you know what? I'm not sure this is going to work as an excuse.
See, I have 2 very spoilt cats at home, and they are heartbroken. We brought somebody else into the house.
I was going to ask this.
Oh.
I was going to ask, how have they dealt with?
Well, I have a cat and Dave has a cat.
Right.
Like, that's our favourites. And my favourite one, well, it's Duke, so I'm Duke's favourite.
Yeah.
He does not like me. He sulks. He sulks all the time. And he sleeps in her room, because he obviously thinks that's his bedroom and that's his chair. So if we go in the morning to get her ready, he goes into the landing, waits outside. When we've left, he goes back in. He's very upset.
Yeah, he sulks. So funny.
And I was hoping that they'd be best friends. They'd snuggle up together.
They will. There'll be time yet. Don't worry about that. So again, I'm just going to add this to this part here. We'll just go on with tape. Now we've got card that we can stick to it. Not tape, construction glue, sorry.
Susan on YouTube, is this a fact? Because I like it. Emily's laughing because she knows that I like this. See squirrels every day. Give a squirrel a perfect nut, he will store it. Give him a broken shell nut, he will eat it right away.
Wow.
I'd like to know if that's real. It's very interesting.
I'm sure it is. It sounds like it should be. Then I'm going to pop this on the back.
Is the lace on the background of this from one of our pattern packs?
It is, yeah. The lovely, is it Beautiful Blooms and Lovely Lace, I think?
Oh, it's nice. It goes really well.
So we're just adding those different like angles and shapes and stuff on there. So let's go back to the bits that I've got left from my topper. We've got our ribbon border here. And let's see if this is going to fit across. Yeah, we've got excess there, so we can just put that on our board and trim it down. We know this is going to be 3 notches under the 5. So just line that up. And we'll put this on a foam pad to work as our stopper. Ooh, I think that one's a bit thick. I think I need a slightly skinnier one.
Oh, apparently it's true.
Sounds true.
That's so cute. Obviously, because I'm so excited to be back, I've completely not shown one of the pads. Did you realise, Kat?
No.
I'm no good to be here. I have to send me home.
Well, we can show it and then do the demo on it afterwards.
Yeah.
That sounds like a plan. So, as you know, I like to sit this up and see where it wants to sit naturally. And then I just push my stopper just up to that line. And then we know it, when it sits up, it's going to sit there and meet it. And then we've got these beautiful extra sentiments on the bottom. So I'm just going to go in with Live Life in Full Bloom. So this is another easel card, but we've just made it a little bit different by adding those different shapes and stuff to the top and just layering it up. I'm going to go back to this one because we've got these beautiful kind of autumn colours on here as well. That'll just work. So I'm just going to put 3 of them in this bottom corner. In this top here.
Oh, I love the colour of those gemstones.
They're gorgeous, aren't they?
Yeah,
and they're just having that little bit of a warmer tone to them, pulls in all those browns and terracottas and orangey colours absolutely beautifully. And there we go.
Oh, it's really nice. I like that little panel of the orange there, just bringing those colours in.
It does, doesn't it? It just really helps.
Well, thank you very much.
Make it pop. No, a worry.
I will just show you some of the other cards made from that pad as well, Flowers for You. So there's that really nice one. I think that works so well with that music script behind. It's got quite a vintagey feel. Got another one using those big bold sunflowers. Again, we can see here Rachel's used the lace just like Kat has used as well, because that just goes really well on your special day. Little cutout just makes things look a bit different. And if you like adding your cardstock at a bit of an angle, again you can see how that works really well. And just add those little corner bits in. And then we've got this beautiful classic blue one here. So that's the cards from our Flowers for You pad. And we've got one more pad to show you. I haven't forgot, I nearly forgot. It's the special occasions one. So again, if you're, got so many cards to make and you've got some big events coming up, you can get ahead with these. We've got Welcome to the World, Good Luck. Of course, you've got your birthday, which you could use to celebrate. Again, wedding, you can use that as in also engagement, and congratulations to you. So these are just, you can make these ahead of the year. Or if something just crops up and you've got this in your stash, it's perfect to just get out and make a quick card. Oh, congratulations on your new home. So you can see again in this pad all the style. There's so many styles that we've just jam-packed into here. Some really realistic ones, some stylized ones. Again, the design team have chosen the foil colour, which complements the designs perfectly. And we could use this because we've got a hunky-dory wedding coming up, haven't we?
We have, yeah.
Oh,
and I love this new pad. I think we only did it. We started doing this shape of topper in the Whopper Topper Pads in the last collection that we had, where we break it down into 4 little quarters. And it's so much fun. It gives you even more versatility and so many more things you can do.
Yeah, absolutely. I think I saw that in the other one, and it was like cats and dogs on the page, and that just looked really funky. So before we go straight back to Kat, I'll just show you the cards made from this one as well. So a lovely get well soon. So you can just add the colours you've got in your stash there, the adorable scoreable. And so you can just see how quick and easy you can whip these cards up. Now you can drive me everywhere. And there we go, that's the last one here. Oh, that's lovely. So what demo are you doing now, Kat?
So we are going on to our special occasions, and I have picked this one because it's got something that almost resembles cow print in it. Surprisingly enough, it spoke to me. I think it's more of a Dalmatian print, but it's black and white splodges. So I have taken the inspiration from the shape of this topper, that beautiful octagon shape, and because I know we have got our nesting dies that match it absolutely perfectly, I'm going to use them to make like a funky fold shape card to go with this. So I'm going to take the largest one, and that will fit the top of the topper absolutely perfectly. So we know that's what we're going to do. And I'm going to take, what you want to do is take 2 pieces of silver millimeter. You'll have to do this bit twice. I'm just going to do it once for the show today. And I'm just going to score this roughly in half, just as if I'm making a card blank, and then I can cut my shape out of there as we normally would out of a card blank. But by doing it straight out of the silver mirror, we're taking out the process of one of the layers for the matting and layering. So instead of doing it out of card blanks and then having to cut all your silver sections and then all your matte sections, this just makes it a little bit easier. It's just doing a little step ready for you. So we're going to place that on there. Make sure that you overhang one of your edges over the score line so you get that. It's going to stay as like a card blank when you cut it.
You had lots and lots and lots of love for that last card you made.
Oh, thank you everyone. And then we run this through the die cut machine. Ooh, a free piece of acetate. Switch it on, that might help.
I really like our decorations we've got. Very autumnal, pumpkins, a nice wreath. Did we dress up for Halloween this year?
No.
Did we not?
No. Did they do that first one?
Yeah, Becca and Dan did.
And what did they dress up as?
Dan wore like a Day of the Dead skulls suit.
Ooh, very fancy.
Pretty cool.
Oh, okay.
And Rebecca wore like a spooky dress that matched our. It had the same graphics.
That's so funny.
Oh.
So you will end up with a card blank like this. Now you see it's picked up some of the marks and stuff off the die cutting machine, but we are going to be matting and layering over it, so you're not really going to notice that at the end. If you want to stop that in your own machine, you can use like just a piece of plain card just as a buffer between it and your mats, and it should stop it picking up some of the designs like that. But you are going to want to get 2 pieces like this, and then you're also going to want to cut. I've picked some more duo colour paper pad here. And we're going to want to cut 2 of the next size down octagons as well to work as our mats or layers. I always get my mats and layers mixed up. So I'm going back onto here and I'm taking the next size down. When you're using your nesting dies for your mats and layers, it will give you more of a chunkier border than we're used to, but that's okay. We just like showing off a bit more of the silver.
So for your essentials, so I'm not sure what's coming, but I imagine we've got some good things on offer. Our diamond deals get refreshed tomorrow.
Ooh.
Which I think Emily has all the information. Are they good this month? Oh yes. Emily, she's on it. She's going to bring...
I'm on that show tomorrow. I'm doing tomorrow instead of Friday this week, so I hope it's something fun for me to play with.
Yeah, so tune in tomorrow to see our refreshed diamond deals.
So, ooh, this is really, really stuck on here. So we'll just carefully peel it off. I bet everybody's thinking I've gone absolutely crazy at this point, thinking, what are you doing at all, you mad woman?
We would never think that, Kat. Or we would never say it to your face.
Well, that's why I say it for you. And then we're going to take this one. And this is where we're going to cheat again. You could cut this in half and do like your matte and layers as normal. But because there's quite a lot already going on, I'm just cheating. And you'll see. I'm just going to stick this straight on here. And then I'm going to score it to create a full back. With the piece already on. So you get the effect. But it's just a bit easier to do than having to trim it down and work out getting that perfect borderage on both sides of your score line. So we're just going to pop this on here. We're going to make sure all those corners are lined up so we get an even matte layer. Like I said, it is a little bit chunkier than we're used to, so don't go and line it all up on one side and then realise you're not quite in the right place. So we've got that on there, and then if we just score this while that's already on, and you want to do that about 2 1/4, and then it will want a little bit more of encouragement because obviously you've got 2 layers on there. So you do that on both pieces, so you end up with another piece like this, and then we're going to add these 2 together, and this is going to create like our funky fold.
I'm very intrigued by this make.
So am I. So we place this on here, and this is how, like I said, you can take your Whopper toppers for something so simple that we did at the beginning to something so different. So we're just going to let that dry. Now, this might trigger some people, and I really do apologise.
Oh gosh.
But I am using, if I can find where I've put them, both sheets of my design for this one.
There's a rule, Kat. Well, only one can be used.
Yeah, but I went in early and I explained that for 10 cards if you were buying them from the shops.
Yes.
So I think we can use 2 topper sets on 1 card here.
We'll let you off.
Yeah, so I'm going to use one for my base, as it is. And we'll just stick this straight down, and this should fit perfectly onto that base panel there. So all that marking that's showing through, we don't need to worry about that at all. That'll soon be covered up. We're going to pop that straight on. Just line it up. And then we're going to go into the other one, and as you can see, I've started cutting away here. So the first thing I am going to do is I'm going to cut out this like inner frame. So I did put my ruler somewhere. I'm having one of those days that's every day for me where I've put everything. So line this up, and you know our wonderful hunky-dory rulers have got this beautiful metal edge that are absolutely perfect for cutting along. So I'm just going to finish cutting out this frame on this one.
I think our studio is quite tidy today.
It is.
It is, isn't it?
Somebody said the Queen was coming in, so we had to give it a good tidy up.
I mean, I've seen it much worse. Oh, lots of people saying, Kat, you can use as many sheets as you like. Yeah, Michelle, she can. We're only playing.
So we'll take this out of here. She says.
Oh, Diane's on holiday. She's watching on the sunbed by the pool.
Lucky Diane.
Oh.
So I've started, as you can see, cutting around the box shape in the middle here, and that's just going to carry this on all the way around.
And Kat's using our craft knife, which you can, it's not out of stock, is it, Em? Sorry.
No, it's not out of stock.
You can grab on our website.
So we take this out of here, pop that out, and then I'm just going to take out these triangles just to help really give that depth effect here. So this is just like using it when you've got a nice solid shape like this, so you can cut into them, use both sheets and build up like your own like little decoupage. So we've got that there. We'll go in with some foam pads.
You've got such a steady hand when you're doing that fussy cutting.
It doesn't feel like it. I feel a bit under pressure today. I don't know, maybe because I've added that extra fourth demo in. I'm just like, keep it going, keep it going. So just a tiny little bit up there.
So what else has happened? What have we got? I've seen we've got new ink pads.
Oh, have you seen them, Kelly?
I've
They
not.
are absolutely delicious.
I'll have to look at them in
They're
person.
so stunning. I don't know. Everything goes into a blur,
it
doesn't
doesn't it?
But we were all very excited about the ink pads. And again, just going around with the frame. And the beauty of these strips is that we no cutting needed. We can just bend them round because we've got that nice chunky border. I know, we've just been waiting for you to come in so we can get all your baby gossip.
Oh, my baby gossip. I know, I was telling the girls before that, of course, because I was coming here today and getting up early, there was no sleep last night. She knew.
They do.
Why did they know?
8 years in and mine's still exactly the same.
Oh, no, don't tell me that, Kat. It gets better, doesn't it? I get my sleep back.
If that helps you, Kelly.
I have to get my sleep back.
So we just line that up again on top. And you just get this lovely 3-dimension effect now. So all we need to do, I think we just need a little bit of detail down these sides here. So we will use this strip.
Oh, Kat, this looks really good.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I really do.
And again, I'm just going to mark this with my pencil. That of course she's lost. So I'm going to mark it with my gold pen.
Do you know, I've not, when I'm on these shows, I always like to just tease Rebecca for stealing things. And I've not seen her this morning yet.
Have you
No,
not?
and nothing's gone missing, so I can't even.
My small guillotine's gone missing.
Oh, there we go. I have to say, Rebecca, she's took it. She's been in. She's our little thief.
Maybe just the tidy up fairy has tidied up just a little bit too well. So we're just going to pop that down that side there. Now, I don't think this... Ooh, will that one fit? I'm not sure it will. Let's cut this one out.
Guys, on the comments, you meant to be making me feel better. So Michelle, she said you get your sleep back when she's a teenager, and Carol, welcome back. I think it's around 24 years.
Yeah.
Carol, don't say that. 24 years. I'm only 4 months in.
Bless.
It's amazing how easily you adapt to no sleep, isn't it? I always thought I needed a good 8 hours uninterrupted to be able to function.
Yeah.
But you can function on very little.
You certainly can.
Unfortunately.
You certainly can. Yeah, like you said, unfortunately. The thing is, as they get older, the sleepless nights happen for different reasons. It's not necessarily because they're not sleeping, but once they start growing up and they start going out and having lives of their own, you still having the sleep at nights because you're just worried what they're doing, what they're up to. Am I right, misery guts, aren't I? Not thinking you very much here. What should we go for? Best wishes or congratulations?
Best wishes.
Dee dee.
See, if we go back to what Kat was saying before about if you were to buy a card from the shop and a good one would cost $3.50. Look how amazing this card is,
Yeah.
and someone would really appreciate this.
Yeah, and you're not buying a shop like this, a shop from the card like this. You're not buying a card from the shop like this, are you? I did that with my son Cooper yesterday. He came down. I said, and make sure you give your wash a really good face. And he looked at me as if to say, what are you going on about? I'm just finishing this off. So again, we've created this really different funky shaped card. All we've used is some silver mirri, some nesting dies, and a couple of sheets of duo colour paper pad, and some gems. Everything else is from the set, and you get this really funky, different looking card.
Oh, that's really, it's so fancy that,
Look at that.
and I think it's really modern, really stylish.
Yeah.
But I love anything with just a little bit of black in.
Yeah, so do I. It really makes it pop, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks really good. Well, thank you very much. Let us know what you think of Kat's demo. And then we've
Only
got...
if it's nice.
Yeah, only if you've got nice things to say. We've got one more demo from you, haven't we?
You have,
But
yeah.
before we go straight back to Kat, if I know many of you have already said in the comments that you've got the full collection of Whopper Topper Pads, but if you haven't, here's just a selection of some of the other ones available on the website. So you can grab these for any two for $22.98. So if you don't want all four of the new ones, you want to mix and match with some of the older ones, you can, that's absolutely fine. So we've got Playful Days on the website. Just give you a very quick look through that, so you can see the sort of artwork you get with that one. Oh, and I think we've launched something, dinosaur stamps this week. So that would, you could pair that with that. And then we've got the gorgeous gardens, again a favourite from everybody, I'm guessing, just flowers and beautiful scenery, and those really lovely images that you can just make use for any sort of card design you have in mind. And then I know this is a favourite for many of our crafters, our deco design. So this is Delightful Deco. So very fancy, very elegant. You can see how the foil just works with those images amazingly. And those ladies are so fancy, but again, you can really use that to be anything. That could be for a Christmas card, it could be for a New Year's Eve party card. You could make a little invite out of that. So that is our 3 of the Whopper Topper Pads that we've got available on the website. And as I was saying before, all our Whopper Topper Pads, those supersize toppers, you can create little mat and layer mat and layers out of these nesting dies. So we've got a few on the website, and these all start from $14.99. So some are $14.99, some of the larger ones are $19.99, and you get all the dies in there, so you can just create your own background, build it up, and create some dimension. So we've got that, and of course we've got a selection of our dimensional card kits. So these are any 2 for £10. And I think when I was showing you some of the designs made from the team, we had quite a few fancy apertures. So it's just different ideas that you can use. But all the card models the team have made, they will be going on the website, they'll be going on Facebook. You can always watch this back and have a look at what Kat's done and create your own versions of Kat's masterpieces. So Kat, final demo of the day.
We have. So this time we are going back to our little cuties, and I've picked these gorgeous little dinosaurs because they wanted to join the dinosaur party this week.
I mean,
So
who can
here
blame
we
them?
are. So we're just doing a 7x7 card, and again, this is going to be really cute and really colourful to match in with all those wonderful colours on there. So you've got so many different things you could use for building a card like this up. 7x7, so I'm going in with my mat exactly the same size, and I'm taking my corner rounder just so we can echo the corner shape of this topper here.
If you haven't already, make sure you get your answers in for this week's Win It Weekly question. So there's going to be 4 winners, and you can win our Prism watercolour pencils, and you'll get 48 beautiful colours in that pack. And the question this week is, what is considered good luck in autumn? Is it A, eating squash? Is it B, saluting a squirrel? Or is it C, catching a falling leaf? And we will announce that on Friday's show, which is the last launch of the week. And Emily did tell me what it was, but I forgot. Oh, Moonstone dies? Yes, some new Moonstone dies for you coming on Friday.
So I've taken some more. I've gone for this duo design pad, and I've just cut my layer, cornered off the edges as well. So this is the green from there. So we stick that down, and then I've gone in and I've got loads of really contrasting colours here as well. So I've done a purple one. So I've picked out loads of the colours that are in the set here. As you can see, they match so perfectly. So I've got a yellow, got a purple, I've got a blue, and I'm just going to do my last one now that's a red. So finished up, these are 3 inches by 3 inches. So I'm just going to take this to 3 notches under. And then we'll make 2 little mirror mats for the squares as well. So these are 3 by 3. But before I sit these down, I've actually remembered, I was saying to myself yesterday, make sure you remember not to stick these down straight away, because we want to add something to them just to make life a bit easier. So by me saying it out loud, I'm remembering to do it. So again, we're just going in and we're corner punching all these corners just so it picks up on that shape. So before I stick them down, I'm going to take out this strip here.
Oh, this is a really fun topper.
It is so cute, isn't it?
Have a roll someday.
Have a roll, it's too cute. Now, let me just lay these out and figure out how I want them to go on my card, and then I can decide which way I want them. I've got to do my corners on this one.
So I'll just recap. If you want all 4 of these brand new Whopper Topper Pads and you're a Diamond member, you can sign in, add them to your basket and get these for £35.96. So that will actually, I think, save you £20. Yeah, not making that up. And you will get your loyalty point. Yeah, reward points will be added on. Oh, Cat's cards are priceless. They are, they're just too good.
So I'm going to stick this one across horizontally at the bottom. So it's just bringing the details from the topper set onto the cardstock that we've used, just to add a little bit more interest. I mean, it's not a card for the colourblind, this one. Or maybe it is, maybe it's just too much and the only way to see it is in grayscale. But no, it's kids' cards, you can have a bit of fun, can't you?
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh, and everybody in the comments, you're panicking me.
Oh no,
They're doing the Christmas shopping. It's been, I think, Heather, it's nearly finished. I've not even started. Nothing. 0 items.
Have you got to, I must admit I did a little bit the other day. A few bits for the boys. Yeah.
It's alright, Kelly, I haven't even thought about it.
Yep. Oh no, I was gonna, who was the bar humbug last year? It was not you, was it? Was it? Is it you? Are you the Scrooge? No, it's Jen. And
Jen is worth
yeah,
it.
she'll be listening. Jen, just because I'm not here this year doesn't mean we can't decorate the desks. I'm going to come in over the weekend and I'm going to go OTT on those desks. Christmas grotto.
There's a nice surprise for everyone when they come in. Okay, so let's build these up on here now.
Oh, this looks so cool.
It's funky.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to use my construction glue because that, again, it gives me that wiggle time to make sure that I get them all placed nice and evenly once I've got them all on. If you're wanting to raise them up with foam pads, you can still do that. Just add a little bit of construction glue to the back of your foam pad and that will still give you that wiggle time. And then what I'm going to use is the corner edged nesting dies as well to cut into my topper to give us that kind of like pyramide effect. So it's another thing you can do. You don't just have to use your toppers as they are. You can, like I did before, I cut into them to make decoupage. You can use your dies to chop into them. If you've got like a nice square or rectangle, you can cut it in half or into quarters and add a little bit more mirror to it to quadrant them off. There's lots and lots of fun things you can do. So, topper. So we'll let all that dry over here for a minute. Take my mess off my plates that I'm going to use shortly. And I have picked out some of these. So what I like to do when I'm using my nesting dies to do like these pyramide effects is miss one. So miss one in between each one and then you get like a chunkier base to work with.
I think the beauty of the Whopper Topper Pads is you can get super creative like Kat, or if you know you are in a rush and you need a card to be made tomorrow, you can just do something super quick and it still look really nice.
Yeah, and that's what I wanted to show you by adding in that extra fourth demo today, that you can go the full range of kinds of crafting that you can do with Whopper Topper Pads. Pop that on there. Let me just run this through. While that's going, let me just corner punch my my card blank.
As well, if you do want to grab any of our nesting dies, the $14.99 ones, you can get two for $29.98? $24.98. I've not got all the right prices anymore. It's all gone. It's left me. And our bigger ones, you can get them for $34.98. So the $19.99 ones.
But they're such an essential to have in your set. You're going to use them throughout all your different kinds of crafting. And we do make sure they're very cleverly designed, that they do match up with the other products that we have. So it's not that you're going to get a set of nesting dies and then try and fit it to your Whopper Topper, or your decollage is exactly the same and it's not going to fit. It's about offering that versatility across all the ranges. So pop this onto our base.
Will you make the boys a Christmas card?
I'd say yeah, but I'd be lying. I just don't have time. I have actually got a little bit of time off in December this year. I do save my holidays up mainly to have Christmas off with the boys. So you never know. There might be a small chance, but if I say I'm going to, then I won't. So I'll say I'm not, and then I might. So I'm just going to put my first layer on flat.
And do you do Christmas Eve boxes?
No, I used to. I do Christmas Eve boxes, but the whole shenanigans around Christmas Eve now, we've had to pare back a lot because it causes a lot of issues for my son that's autistic. He really struggles with it. So we have quite a chilled Christmas Eve now.
Yeah.
And take all the pressures and stuff off. But yeah, I do them, but we don't make a big fuss about them anymore. If
So-
that makes sense.
Yeah, so it's not too overwhelming.
Yeah. You see, in a previous life, I used to work for Santa, you know.
Did you really?
Yeah, I used to do Santa letters. And they were very, very popular Santa letters because there was so much detail in them.
Writing back to the children?
Writing back to the children, yeah.
Oh, that's so sweet.
So, and that's what I had to tell. That's what I had to tell my son while I was doing it, because there was only really Austin that was of an age then that understood.
Yeah.
And he was like, why are you doing these? Why doesn't Santa and the elves do these? I said, well, I've got a job working for Santa.
Oh, that's so cute.
And that's how we got away with it. So we're just layering these up. And I'm going to go one up, one down, one up, one down. So we're not coming too far out. So the next layer I'm going to glue in again. And then this last one, some chunky foam pads in there. It's just making sure with a busy picture like this that you're popping everything in the right way. So again, we're just adding that little bit dimension, and we'll go back to your dynamite down this corner here. Sorry, oh no, that time's not too bad actually.
No, it's good for time.
I was like, oh, I'm going to get another telling off. I lied. They never tell me off for running over. I am just a complete like, thank you.
Has she been, once the microphones are off, standing next to that clock?
Tapping. Never, never, never. So we'll pop that down there, and just another way of using your Whopper toppers to create something really cool and fun and funky, matching all those colours in.
That's just ace. That's my favourite by far.
Is it?
Love it. Love all the colours. Really nice and very funky. So that's Kat's 4 demos, and that's it from us today. So if you want, get on the website, grab your Whopper Topper Pads, and if you need more of your hunky dory fix, Natalie is at Hobby Maker tomorrow, so you can catch her there at 1 o'clock and 5 o'clock, and she's going to be with our new Moonstone Interlace collection. And then Kat is back again tomorrow.
I am.
It's Kat and Anne-Marie for our diamond deals. We've refreshed those, so you'll find out all about them tomorrow. And thank you everybody for being so nice in the comments and welcoming me back for a day. And I will hopefully see you soon, but that's it from us guys here, and we'll be back tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. Thank you, goodbye, bye.